Can I carry your
No,
briefcase?
Connecticut.
Oh, New York, Connecticcut.
I fly into New York and then
Okay,
it's the event in Connecticut.
All right. And so you're in a breakout room. Like what, well, first, thanks for being here. I appreciate you and love watching all your stuff on all over social media. It's like second to none. And the amount of business you get just from doing that is impressive. So I wanted to, introduce
consistency too, Scott. I just want to say that it's about the consistency. Like I look at all the stuff that you post, Denise, and I'm like, wow.
Right. Right.
Like, how do you stay so consistent with that? I think
it's my word of the year. Consistency is my word of the year.
You did amazing last year, though. I mean, like you were on point. Like it was not every day. I mean, it might be every day. Is it every day?
I try to.
Yeah.
I try. It's hard. But remember, I don't do anything else. I haven't done an open house in 10 years. I've done maybe one lunch and learn in 10 years. So social media is like all I got, really.
It's kind of fun, though, right?
Yeah, I enjoy it. I entertain myself.
I love it. Okay.
And millions of others.
And millions of others. Yes. I'm like, comment, love. All right. So introduce yourself. How long you been in the business?
I've been in the business for 30 years. I started as a post closer for a year. Then I went to a closer and then an originator for 30 years. Wow. I'm originally from New York. And then, as you know, 3 years ago, I decided to move to Naples, Florida. And here I am trying to live my best life, writing mortgages.
Is Naples still a good thing? You kind of that a little bit of like, is it still like, oh, I'm so glad I came here?
So glad I came.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
No regrets.
Good. So you chose to take this, like, how did you build so many followers in LinkedIn? I mean, obviously we all started at zero. How'd you do that?
It took 7 years of just being consistent. I think being different, right? You take this stuffy platform that we all think of LinkedIn as, it's not like fun Facebook and TikTok. And I tried to make this somewhat conservative platform fun. Right? And just show my personality and be different and hoping that being different would work for me. And I mean, I'd like to think it has.
So being different, what is your define being different?
I definitely am not polished. I think unpolished works for me, right? There's videos that you see that if I were in a suit and I were sitting at my desk and I wasn't, doing handstands or drinking a glass of wine, it wouldn't be me. So I just try and be who I am, which is, I'm not polished, which I think is okay though, because people can relate to that. And then they start to trust you and then they start to like you. And then you're on the forefront when they decide they want a mortgage, I hope.
And so, where does your inspiration come from when it comes to your mark? Because I know you're a huge board. Like you get so many, like it's insane what you get from that.
You know what someone told me the other day? When I originally started, I watched my first video the other day that I posted 7 years ago. And I said on LinkedIn, I said, hi guys. I mean, it was watching it, I just cringe. It was total cringeworthy. The video lasted like 3.5 minutes. Like, who the hell is going to listen to me run my mouth for 3.5 minutes, right? Now you have to do a video under 60 seconds. And they'll even swipe before you're done with your 60 seconds. But I said, I'm going to post one video a month. Like that's what I was shooting for 7 years ago. Obviously that's changed and I do it more often now. But let's see. Wait, what was the question? I just lost my train of thought.
I lost the train of thought too, because I was just looking at one of your posts. You got 581 like
the letterboards.
The letterboards. Yeah, thank you.
The letterboards. At first I started with, Mortgage Tip Tuesday. It kept me consistent. All right, Denise, it's, tomorrow's Tuesday, you got to post. And then it went to Wind Down Wednesday. And it was these little ideas that would just make me more consistent with actually posting. The letterboards, what a girlfriend told me the other day, they've become, I'm at the point now where I don't need Mortgage Tip Tuesday. I don't need Wind Down Wednesday. And now the letterboards are kind of like a security blanket for me, which I thought was kind of that she called it that. So I'll still post my regular stuff, random stuff, videos, pictures. And then I always have my letterboards to fall back on when the creativity is running low.
Gotcha. And so when it comes to like, is it something that happens during the day? I mean, like you're always by the pool, always doing home stuff. Like this one.
So that video right there, video with it's called Slider Season. That was one of my clients from last year in New York. He said, hey, Panza, he sent it to me on Instagram. He said, you should recreate this video. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. I'm up for a challenge. And I literally just turned the camera on and just did it that afternoon. So sometimes it'll come from friends making recommendations, like you should try this one. A lot of times my girlfriends and I will just literally at 12 o'clock at night, we'll just pass reels back and forth to each other. Like, we should do this one. You should do that one.
And so,
and
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, what I was going to say is a lot of them, obviously they're called trends now. So it's not so much copying, right? It's a trend and it's actually acceptable and it's a positive thing. You just put your own little twist to it and add your own personality to it.
And so when it comes to doing all the, like,
real quick, Scott,
go ahead.
I want to piggyback on that. Where do you find the trends? Like, so, you know, again, so like you're looking for a trend. Where do you go to look for that?
I don't know that I'm necessarily looking for them. Again, it just, my girlfriends and I just passing silly reels all night long to each other, all day, all morning.
So, okay. That makes sense.
You're like, let's redo this one. This one looks
correct. Good. That's what we do, 100%. Or I'll say, you do this one because I can't pull that off. And she'll send me one, you can do this one.
So my question is, when you get a client, like you do a lot of business on LinkedIn, right? Like a lot of your business, like the last time you were on the show, I think you had 4 million in your pipeline from LinkedIn. When more than that, yeah. More than that. She's like that was yesterday. So when people talk to you, you've obviously established a brand. People see you. You do a lot of cool things. Is it a different conversation because they feel like they know you? And that's what I'm trying to get at. That's
exactly it. They do feel like they know me before they actually use me. I've been in Aruba, I've been on an airplane, and people are, you're Denise last name Panza. So it's, wow. You don't really think that you're out putting yourself out there and people are actually paying attention, but they are. So it's really cool when, I mean, I can't tell you, Scott, how many people I have met in real life down here in Naples or in New York that I met on LinkedIn. And then we just connect in real life. Like, how else can you do that?
You can't. Yeah. And your voice, like you do the mix between the boards and the videos.
Right. And I do a little, here comes mortgage stuff and here comes Denise, right? Because people, again, cliche, but they want to work with people that they like and they know and they trust, and they can find something that perhaps they have in common with that individual.
And and I keep thinking about this. We talk about this on every show, Devin and I do. And everybody we interview, the big thing right now is staying human. Staying authentic and staying human. Jamie Miller's a big one for that. Authentic, And so you have this in the bag. I mean, like, you're dialed in for people. I mean, are you thinking about tying AI into this, or are you just going to be yourself? Do you be you?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be an avatar. I don't.
Okay. No, I love it.
I don't know. I don't have any hacks. I don't know about the algorithms. I just want to, I feel like if you just keep it yourself, I mean, I know AI is going to take over eventually. I'll have to maybe bend a little bit, but you can't feel someone's energy and vibe and personality when it's AI. I get annoyed when I'm scrolling through. I'm like, there's no way that it's a real person.
Yeah. So when you're
not alone.
You're not alone. Yeah, it's pretty obvious, good. Right? Good. Yeah, you're not alone. So obviously it's coming. But like, so when you do you focus on business, fun, housing, lending? Do you have a mythology behind that, or is it just whatever I'd like that, I'm doing that?
It's so random. I just mix my material.
Okay.
I think I try and do something mortgage related, and then I throw in something, about my life, and then something mortgage related, and then I might do, something silly, and then mortgage again, because I think it helps people to get to know me when I mix it up.
Yeah.
Mix my material up.
What do you feel is the biggest hit? Is it the funny stuff, the you stuff, the real you, or do you get stuff from the business stuff? Because I have my opinions on that. I'm just trying to help people
I'm curious what your thoughts are. I do think that the humor part, I hope everyone loves humor. You're not my people if you don't love humor.
Exactly.
I think the humor definitely helps. Again, keeping me real and human. And then, but they know at the end of the day that I kind of know my SHIT when it comes to mortgages. So it just it helps. But I do think that when I post a video, I posted a video with me doing, my Friday night, I was tearing it up and I did a handstand in my doorway. I know most people would probably cringe posting that on LinkedIn, but I was like, you know what? whatever, that's my Friday night and I'm just going to share it. And it actually did like probably better than most of it, did better than my letter boards, because again, it's like, wait a minute, now I want to try that video. And people would like private message me and they're like, I'm going to try that handstand. And I'm like, do it and show me if you pulled it off.
I love it.
It becomes fun and engaging as opposed to just me talking about, adjustable rate mortgages.
It's funny you say that you're nervous about being in that room, but you'll do stuff like that without a care in the world.
100%. I literally had to join Toastmasters to get myself ready to do public speaking. I have never public spoke in my life. I am like so nervous. And I know what you said. People are like, you put yourself out there every day. I do, but it's behind closed doors in my house. And again, like I said, I'm just entertaining myself. And I know that eventually thousands of people are going to watch it, but I don't know why that doesn't faze me. But then on the flip though, you'll know there's wonderful public speakers, right? But they would never ever put a phone in front of their face and hit record.
Yeah, good point.
It's those anomalies, those individuals who can do both with the superpowers.
Well, I think your superpower is coming along. So Toastmasters was your, so are you all the way through it? Just started it? Where you at on that?
I only learned that I was going to be doing this speaking event like maybe 2 months ago. So I joined 2 Toastmaster groups and I go religiously.
Okay. Is it helping?
It really is. It's a great group. I mean, the best part about it is obviously they force you to speak, but the best part is when they evaluate you, because I love the evaluating. They're like, Denise, they count your ums, they count your so's, they count your buts. And then you're like on a mission, like you are not going to catch me with one next week. You know what I mean? Like it's good. I encourage everyone that wants to just be a better speaker in general, not even so much that they're going to public speak, to join Toastmasters.
Love it. So you actually physically go there, or is it virtual?
Physically. And you stand up in front of everybody.
Okay. And then they critique you after you're done. Like, you're done. You got to give us, like, I was at one with Roberto Monaco and we had to open a book, pick a word, and then do a 1-minute speech on a word.
Yep. They do stuff like that every week.
Okay.
Or you just pick a random topic and just run your mouth for 5 to 7 minutes.
5 to 7. Oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done it twice now.
And so what was the topic? Were you able to pick whatever?
I did. The first one was really easy. It's called the icebreaker speech. It's 5 to 7 minutes and they actually time you. So if you go over your 7 minutes, you're disqualified.
Wow.
So you're focusing on your ums and your so's and your buts. And you're also focusing on, oh my gosh, I have to finish before 7 minutes or I'm disqualified. But I did pretty good, you guys. I got a couple of best speaker awards.
Let's go.
I'm really proud of these suckers.
That's awesome. So knowing what you know now, and you've branched into the live speak, like in this breakout room, you're going to be the focus of attention and you're going to run the show. Like, what would you tell somebody who's like, man, Denise, I can't do social media, let alone speak. Like, took you 7 years to build your network. What would you tell somebody knowing what you know now?
That's why I'm hoping that's the reason why they asked me to speak, to hopefully inspire those individuals who are not putting themselves out there right now to put themselves out there. I think for loan officers, we don't lack content. We can talk about programs, products. We can talk about scenarios, clients we helped, realtors. I think I think the part that we lack is permission to be human, to be creative, to not be judged. And you probably will get judged. What do they call them? Trolls? I mean, they exist. I've had some really, really rude, complete ray of sunshines comment on my post. But if I were to, let that person affect me, then I wouldn't have closed, $3, $4, or $5 million, in the last 6 months from LinkedIn if I let that one person affect me. So just to put yourself out there. And you know what else I want to recommend and suggest is that you have like a social media buddy. I still, to this day, 7 years in, I still will send my girlfriend Jeannie and my girlfriend Susan. I'm like, what about this video? I'll send it over, or they'll send me their videos, and we just kind of like tweak each other and give each other some feedback before we put it out there on the web.
Yeah, so you get some like kudos, you get some affirmations, like, okay, yeah, this is a good one, post it out there, so it makes you feel better before you actually do it. Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
Social
Sometimes
media,
I just I wing it. Sometimes I'm like one and done. Sometimes it's 30 tries. I'm not gonna lie. 7 years in, I'm still doing it. But guess what? You post it, and I promise, like good will come of it.
What about going live? You're live right now.
You're the only one. This is round 2. You're the only one that can get me to do a live, my friend.
We did a live stream podcast.
Yeah. Oh, you did? That's
right. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, 3. I did. This is my 3rd one. I would never do a live myself. Do you mean when people just go live?
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually, I could never do that.
Why do you think?
Never say never.
Never say never.
You're right, Devin. You're right.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's on the spot. I just feel like my words will mumble and I'll just be a hot mess.
Maybe that's the best part.
That is the best part sometimes.
You're right. I have to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
You said I was going to say that earlier.
You know what happens? And this might have already happened to you. This happened to me when I did video. So I did video every single week and week after week after week. And what happened was when you do it so much, I used to read from a script and I did that for 6 months, literally. And so, and then at the 6-month mark, I'm like, my mind it's kind of like muscle memory, where my mind could like go, like I could read it and go, all right, I got my vibe. I'm going to do this without the script. And then it got to a point where I could actually think ahead of what I was saying. It's really weird. And it'll happen to you. And you'll be talking, but your brain will be like, here's what's coming next. Here's what, so like literally there won't be that lack of stuff.
Yeah. Like you want to know, the opposite happened for me. I've never had a script, so I've always just ran with it. And then I was like, wait a minute, I watch these videos and they're just like so poised and their words are just so polished and perfect. So I put one of those apps on my phone that has like the teleprompter.
Big V or something.
I was stressing me out. I was like, what? I couldn't even do it.
I can't either.
So now I'm like, I wanted to, I did, but I can't.
Good. And so what's your consistency? Like, what does consistency look like to you? Because you said consistency this year, which I thought you were consistent since I've known you, which has been a couple of years now. Well, like, what does that mean to you?
Definitely posting every single day.
Every day.
But I'm clearly not doing it, but I'm trying. Okay. It's only February. I got time to catch up.
So 365.
And just more good stuff.
Okay. What is
it? Feels like every day though. I'll tell you that, right? Because literally every time I look at my, in my social, I'm like, oh, there's Denise again, right? And like there you are. So, the consistency is definitely there. And so I want to say that to somebody that's going, man, but I couldn't do it every day. You don't have to, right? Think about what Denise said, where she started 7 years ago, right? It was like once a month, once a week? Was it once a week?
Once a month.
Once a month.
Once a month. And now you're following, because I don't even think we covered that. How many followers on LinkedIn?
33,199.
Yeah. And then, as far as, overall production, we don't always talk about production on here, but, 30 million plus closed in 2025, right? Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yes. And my company did like a scale of, because when we put it in alone, we put the referral source, and you can see the scale from the last 5 years. It just goes up like this from LinkedIn referrals. Just keeps
from LinkedIn.
Up. Yeah. And listen, yes, it took me 7 years to get to this point. Somebody could post something tomorrow and that could go viral and they could be at 40,000 followers, in 1 week. You never know. So I don't want people to think that they have to put out 7 years worth of this, because it's not, it is a part-time job a little bit.
Do you attribute most of it to, do you repurpose it? Is it, or you just 100% make it for LinkedIn and then just throw it everywhere else? Like, how do you do that part?
That's a good question. Sometimes there are times that I will post whatever I post on LinkedIn on Facebook and Instagram. And then it's interesting. Sometimes I'll post things on Instagram that I don't think are going to go well on Facebook. It's crazy. The platforms are so different, right? And then forget about TikTok. I've given up on that. And
really,
I think you just have to find, I don't think you should do like all of them. Just find the one that works for you. Maybe the 1 or 2 that work for you, and just run with those, maximize those 2.
Love it. Because so when in regards to LinkedIn, does your business come from all over? Because obviously you're in Naples, where it's a come to city, state,
right. But LinkedIn is the one. That's why I have 20. I'm licensed in 20 states because of LinkedIn. Because somebody will say, hey, Denise, my wife and I are buying a house in Texas. Can you do our loan? Be right back. We want to refinance our house in Georgia, Denise. Can you do our loan? Be right back. But I wouldn't have that if it was just from Facebook and Instagram. It's, think about it. There's like 1 billion people. You know what I heard too? There's like 1 billion people on LinkedIn. I think some crazy amount log on every day, but only 1% are actually being creative and posting.
1%. Wow. Okay. So you just, so you're the 1%.
I'm in there.
Yeah. So how is there a ton of your business because of LinkedIn come from like several states? So like if you look at your states, it would, is it equal, or is there mostly Florida sprinkled in other states, or what is
I
that
would say the majority of my business, only because I've been doing New York and Connecticut and Florida. But sprinkle in like a Georgia one, a Maine one, a Texas one, a couple of North Carolina. I mean, I have a big real estate office in North Carolina, thanks to LinkedIn, because a certain doctor was following me, and he was like, this chick and her quirky letterboards. He's like, I'm just going to let her. And it was a $2.9 million purchase. And then after that, I did another one. And then his wife is a realtor. And they actually just asked me to fly in to Charlotte next week to do a lunch and learn, which I told you I don't really do. I haven't done one maybe once in the last 10 years, but I'm actually speaking next week, so I can't go. But all of that is from LinkedIn, But everyone, I mean, you can get all of that from Instagram. There's so many loan officers that like kick ass on Instagram. I haven't gotten to that point yet.
I think you're doing pretty dang good. Just on, I mean, like I agree with you. Focus on one, because if you're trying to repurpose it for all these different platforms, they're all so different. The algorithms are so different. Like you're kind of dialed in. If you like, I think people spread themselves too thin, and then they don't do anything on anything. Like it's like, and then it's like, oh, it's not working. Then the feed comes in, and you know what I'm talking about, Devin. Like because once you get no views, you're like, dang man, that didn't feel good. No shots of dopamine, man. Like no love drug there.
You got to keep going.
Yeah.
What's funny is I don't get a lot of comments or likes on anything that I do. Right. So shame on all you. No, I'm totally joking. But when I go to events, people are like, dude, I follow you. Like, hey, I feel like I'm standing next to a celebrity. Literally, I've heard that. Literally, just this last conference we went to. And Sky, I know you had literally had people ran up. They're like, can I get a picture? Like,
what?
So cool.
Can I get a picture? Right. And it's so funny because like you're like, well, could you just like one of them? Just one.
Instead of watch, just like and move on. Like
that's it. But but you never know who's actually watching. I want to touch on something you mentioned earlier, and I just want to make sure everybody hears this as well. So you've got a big fancy camera crew, right, that follows you around and does all the videos for you, like super expensive equipment. Yeah.
No.
Oh,
what are you using to shoot the videos?
So the videographer of Total Mortgage came and visited me last week. So we had 2 days together. That was the second time that he and I got to film together. He's fabulous. So my videos are like when he's here, they're so different than the videos that I post when it's just me and my cell phone.
That's what I was looking for.
I wish I had someone following me around to do all fun videos like that. I wish
it's a cell phone, and it's you that does all the edit and posting, correct?
Outside of the ones when Alex comes here, he's come twice. Outside of that, from the prior years, it's all me. The videos
98% of the time,
it's me. Correct.
It's you.
Sorry, yes, it is.
With an iPhone, right?
Sorry.
With an iPhone.
With an iPhone, that's it.
Any type of microphones or anything like that?
Once in a while, I'll put that little thing right here. That's like new. I just came into my life.
Bluetooth.
Got it on Amazon.
Okay. What was that? $29?
Yes, it was. And it just sounds so crisp. It's cute, but you have to like clip it to your shirt.
Do you have one of those things that follows you? Like I know Devin does, and we played with it. It was really cool where you put the phone on it and then you literally just go like this. Yeah, that's that right there. And it literally turns on, and then it'll literally follow you. Like if you're like moving in a room, tracks you.
No, but guess what I did buy?
What?
I bought a hover.
A hover.
You know the hover, the thing that follows you? I did a video the other day. Yeah.
What is it?
A hover. It's like a little, what do you call those things that follow you?
A drone?
It's a drone, but it's one that just follows.
Oh my God. Okay. So she's high tech, Devin. She's got
I haven't done a video yet. I just my videographer showed me how to use it.
She's changing it up. Yeah. She's adding.
Yeah, you have to, right?
It's an iPhone, guys. But let's go back to all of it. It's an iPhone.
Sorry. It is
all an iPhone.
I'm sorry.
Any questions?
Okay, because the cool stuff's fun. You haven't even used it yet.
Right.
It's an iPhone. That's all you need is an iPhone and a couple ideas. And guess what? They don't even have to be your ideas. That's what she's talking about. You could just take somebody else's. And I was teaching my team this the other day. If you want something mortgage related, just go to Instagram, type in mortgage hacks on your search engine. It'll pull up the ones that have millions of views, and then just take one of those. And there's your mortgage hack.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
And it's going to be the same people. Sean Kaplan's going to be on there all the time. He's always got millions of views on there. You can see Neil Dinger on there. There's a lot of the same people, but you could literally just take their content. And it's funny. I did this the other day. I literally just held up my phone and I played the video through my computer and let my phone listen to the video. on ChatGPT, and then I told ChatGPT to create that script for me.
Oh my God. Come
done
on,
and
man.
done. And then I did the video.
Wow.
Crazy town.
Yeah. So you're not even doing that, but I'm just saying that if you're looking to take somebody else's video and make it your own, which you can do, right? In fact, Instagram encourages that. Instagram says, hey, remix these things. You're supposed to do it, right?
All right, we have a question. I'm going to show this question here. It says Donna's like, I'm going to read her. Any suggestions? And this is on YouTube, by the way. Any suggestions for video for a condo that is still on the market? 2 other condos in the complex haven't sold either. I'm in Houston. Thanks for being here, Donna.
Oh, she wants to do a video to help push that last.
Yeah, she's like,
condo?
Any ideas that you would have for that condo to maybe bring some limelight to it?
Oh, that's a good one. Definitely we have to think about that. Add some humor to it. Yeah. Right? It's going to captivate people.
Yeah. Hey, Devin, you shared an agent, man. Any way to pull that up, Devin? Are you talking about the gal that's down there in Florida that does the funny stuff?
Yes. Oh, I love her.
Yeah, Bree.
We got to get her on the show, by the way.
Yeah, Tampa Bree, right? I
think can you find that? But Tampa Bree.
Are we allowed to play it,
dude? Come on, let's just. Hey, can you guys like be okay with a little like fungu language?
Give me one second.
Dion Bass.
Filibustering.
Dion Bass is here on LinkedIn. She says TikTok has been a challenge for me too. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yep. Totally. Yeah. It's definitely a different breed there. Yep. So let's see if we can find this. So Denise,
I can find it. I'm just having.
Yeah. No worries.
That was giving me some trouble. Okay.
She's hysterical. So something like that. Yeah. Just something fun. I think.
Well, she's got how many? She had 100 and something thousand views on that thing, didn't she, Devin?
Well, I mean, it depends. There's tons of videos. She's done it. Here we go. This is Tampa Breed. I got introduced to her when we were at that Ford Mastermind, which you were there, Denise, right? In July last year.
She was there?
No, but they played her videos.
Trump's golf course. 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. I walked in, I said, wow, that's a lot of bathrooms. Beautiful Tarpon Springs. How many square feet? A lot of people are asking. And I'll tell you, it's a lot of square feet. It's too bright. Turn it off.
I honestly can't believe people call golfing a sport. You want me to call John Daly an athlete? No. If John Daly's an athlete, then I'm Mila Kunis. If golf is a sport, then pool is a sport. If slamming a bunch of balls together is a sport, I'm an Olympic champion. How long have you worked here? They give you a 401k or... This is the perfect place to shower after you're done golfing. Rinse off that other woman's perfume so your wife can't smell it. They have a movie theater. Play Sydney Sweeney walking backwards. Play Ana de Armas kissing POV 4K. Play Sydney Sweeney jumping up and down. This pool is huge. I can see all the golfers in their pastel shorts. Smells like Sperry's just had a sale. Share this with one of your friends who plays golf every Sunday. Of course, I'm in a fucking.
There you go.
How many views on that?
That one. Let's see here, because she's got a ton of these things. 303K likes, 5,800 comments. I can't even see the views. Hold on, let me see on her reel.
Oh man.
The humor sells.
Yeah, 4.8 million, 3.9 million, 4.7 million. And you know what's funny is I don't think she's been doing this for a long time. She's just really starting to gain popularity because she's so different than what everybody is used to.
She's real, man. Right? She's like talking, spitting the truth. Yeah, which is hard to do, right? Because like people are gonna like. And Denise, you brought something up that I didn't touch on that I wanted to. The judgment. People judge you, and you've got some ruthless. And I always say that the only ones that judge you are below you. So that's not said by me. That's said by everyone else out there. And if they're above you, they're not going to judge you because they're like, oh yeah, you're coming for me. I can see you. But if they're below you, you're like, oh man, I want to be like hers, and they'll judge you. You know, it's like. But then Gary Vee says the day you stop worrying about what other people think of you is the day you start living.
Yes.
So. And I gave Denise a little advice about her freaking out when she goes to this private session is like zero expectations of anything in return. Except for to leave them in a better place. And if you just be you, do you like you have today, they will walk away. You'll have a ton of new friends, first and foremost. You'll have some people that judge you, but you know, like the best of the best will come out and you'll shine, and they'll probably invite you back over and over and over again.
Thanks.
Yeah. So I appreciate you. Any questions for her before? I know, really, Lynn, is that crazy? She's doing stand-up now. Is she really?
It makes sense because if you look her up on Reddit, she's only closed a couple of transactions.
Oh, geez. Are you serious?
But I mean, she's probably getting paid for her Instagram reels at this point in time. When you're getting that kind of views, you start getting some monetization from that. So
awesome. Denise, anything we can do for you, my friend?
No, thank you. You've been fabulous,
All
and
right.
I appreciate you giving me a second shot at this.
Oh, you can come back anytime. We love what you're doing. We love the success you're having, and you're just, you're putting yourself out there, being real, and putting yourself on video. So it's amazing to see the success from it. So congratulations on everything you do.
Thank you.
Is this helpful for everybody? Helpful.
Everybody love this. I mean, guys, she's just being real.
For me,
yeah,
I'll tell you that. Susan says yes.
Yeah, Monica says yes. Good.
Susan, could you send Denise a cat tree? I don't think she has a cat, but if you just send her a cat tree, there's a funny story behind that, by the way.
Yes, I can send her two.
All right. All right. Nice.
She's in Florida. You can just ship it right over.
All right. Thank you guys for watching on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. And inside the MLO Live group, there's a private Facebook group that we're bringing back to life. So appreciate you guys. Love you guys. We'll see you next Tuesday. Some really cool people on next week, so don't miss out. And I'll see the people that are part of MLO Live on the coaching call. I got some amazing updates for you. And Denise, any day you want to see what I showed you before the show, I'm more than happy to let you in on that stuff. I might be able to help you out. So
thank you.
All right, guys.
Take
Have
care,
an amazing
everyone.
day. Devin, what we heading out with, bro?
Well, you know what, man? It's the end of the week, so let's wrap up strong. Denise, thank you so much for showing up, and